Azurik, Rise of Perathia. Now, it already... I didn't bring this up before, but I don't like when a game does this kind of title like this, because it's obviously trying to set itself up as an IP with sequels. Because the title is Azurik: Rise of Perathia, so they can replace the Rise of Perathia with other things for the sequel. So they're already setting themselves up for something that... You're already getting ahead of yourself, man, because the game is shit. I very rarely call games shit on my stream. If you check my VOD list, I've played over 250 games that I finished on stream. And I always try to find the good in the games. And this game does have a little bit of good. The music, when you can hear it, the volume is too low. And sometimes it's just ambient sounds. It's Jeremy Soul music. The levels look cool, the graphics are fine, but the game is shit. The game is so shit that I have finished... Hang on, let me get the actual number here for you guys. If you visit this website that is linked in chat right now, you can look up what I'm looking right now. I have finished 252 games on stream. I've used guides. Like sometimes if a game is too complicated, like I'll get hints from chat. My average I think is like 1 hint every 20 hours, 30 hours, so that's a pretty good average even for complicated games. James Cameron died for this, yeah. And now we only get Avatar movies. I guess he's doing what he likes, even if no one else does. I very rarely use guides for games. I've used guides twice. On Amber Star, because that was too cryptic. That was a game that would take me like 1 full year to figure out. We are streaming, we don't want to spend a full year figuring out one game. And the other was Zelda's Adventure? Is that game called Zelda's Adventure? I already forgot. I've played all the... Yeah, Zelda's Adventure. I've played all the Philips CDI Zelda games, and I did actually like Wand of Gamelon and Faces of Evil. But Zelda's Adventure was a bit too annoying. You had to use a guide, otherwise we would just get lost too much. I didn't try to use a guide at first. With that, or Amber Star, or Azurik. Azurik is just too big. The world is too fucking open, there is no direction. You need to find a bunch of very specific items that are scattered around God knows where. It's too messed up. So we spent, and I'm not kidding, we spent 3 hours in a single stream swimming. That's it. We're swimming for 3 hours. I wasn't stalling for content. I wasn't farming the game out. I didn't know what to do. I was trying to find where to go. For 3 hours in the water, lost at sea. That's when I said, you know, no. And then I pulled a guide. This is the third game we're fully guiding. OTOS. Yeah, so fair. So I'm gonna show you guys, like, the game looks good. Okay, you guys are gonna look at it if you haven't seen this before. It looks good. The combat is mind-numbing. The places are too large. Killing enemies is a chore. I had fun at the beach. Who? Oh, you guys, not me. Just so you guys have an idea, we're gonna resume the game at a spot that is like 2 pages of guide behind where I got to because I died on a very difficult jump. And the game has like... it has save points but no checkpoints. So you can die and lose 40 minutes. Just... It's a game of hunt the next save point. That's with the guide. The light spell lasts 10 seconds. Now it lasts 10 seconds because we've upgraded it. Twice, I think. It used to last 4 seconds. So you go into a place that is fully dark and it has like a tiny little branch that you have to carefully maneuver on top of. Then you cast the light spell. You take 2 careful steps, it goes off. You cast it again, it goes off. And you're wasting mana while you're doing that, so there is a limit, so you can't go too slow. 10 seconds now, it's upgraded, yes. Yeah, it was 2 or 3 seconds, something ridiculous, like it was really like why territory. So this is one of the very few games that I have streamed that I call not good. I'm sorry, it isn't. I am able to extract a little bit of enjoyment from it still, but right now I just want to beat it. We are... The guide that I'm using has a total of 1700 lines. We are on line 1000. So, you know, around 60% of the guide. There's more darkness in this game than the game's the darkness too. There is this one part where chat made fun of me because I said, oh wait, I recognize this place, I know where I am. And chat was like, the screen's completely dark, what are you talking about? Yeah, no, but I know where I am now. Chex Quest has some very good songs, yes. But yeah, I was, the screen was completely black and I, oh no, now I know where I am. And then I found the safe spot. Alright, let's go in. This is an OG Xbox game. It is not compatible, it's not available over backwards compatibility, so you can only run it on an OG Xbox. I don't have one, I've never seen one. We're emulating it, and the game crashes sometimes. What can I say? Not much, apparently. We've played this for 16 hours, by the way. Let's look at the intro again. You gave me this side eye. Let's look at the intro again. The intro is so freaking pretentious. It's horrible. It's not charming. There is like janky and charming. This one is just pretend. Look at that. So fucking epic.
Perathia, an ancient world where elemental forces are harnessed. Earth, air, fire, water, life, death. Mystical discs from ancient Diluvian technology are keys to the realms that harbor these violent forces. We are the Law Guardians, protectors of the elemental discs, sworn to a life of honor.
Look at those moves.
In the ways of the ancient Diluvians.
That's all the animations the game has.
The death disc
They used all of them in the intro.
remains unrecovered.
Oh, there was a fate.
The balance of the elements is lost.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Perathia is doomed to chaos. The prophecy of the elements foretells that 2 men will battle for control of the discs. One with selfish ambition, and one with a pure heart.
It doesn't look like he has a pure heart. He looks like he carries around a bunch of DSTs. That's why he's blue. Like, you listen... When I look at screenshots of the game, when I watched this segment and I heard this music, I thought this game is secretly awesome. Listen to that Jeremy Soul music. I thought this... Man, even these guys having trouble with combat. The Xboxes are cheap and very moddable. I'm sure they would be stupid expensive down here because they don't exist or something. Alright. Sometimes the game crashes when loading. It didn't. I just loaded the game, chat. You can't save anywhere. There are specific spots where you can save. Look, you lost health. You know how you recover your health. You quit and you load again. Look, the guy's not there. Wait, it's not deterministic. Every time you load the game, you can get something different. The guy's not there anymore. Did it crash while saving? That's horrific. It did sound like Shadows of the Empire a bit. I'm worried about turning the camera around and the enemy suddenly spawning. Watch. Yep. I moved the camera, the guy spawned. Okay, don't touch anything. This objective, follow the path to the safe point and save. Follow the path to the left and melt the acid rock. There. So we did do all of this, but I died, so we're doing it again. Oh, no. This is where we came from. That's the safe spot. The guy... I took a bio break after that. I'm pretty sure I just quit the stream, but... Right, that acid rock. Acid is this, I think. Earth and air? No, that can't be right. It's probably this. Water and earth. There you go. Collect the obsidian and jump down.
Obsidian?
What happened? What are you guys talking about? Ow, okay. Look, the combat, it's so fun and engaging. You mash a button and you wait for things to die. You can't keep going at them because they get iframes. So I have to wait for them to get up and then you do it again. Collect all the gems on the land and then jump to water. Oh, we got an upgrade on Earth, apparently. Oh, running from enemies for further those coming with Search Trooper. Yeah, there is no... The game doesn't give you anything for kill. Like, the enemies can drop health, but if you don't fight them, you don't need the health. They can refuel your power, but if you don't kill them, you don't use the power. So just avoiding them is just efficient. Sometimes they're in the way and I will fight them. Sometimes I get distracted and I start fighting enemies. I forget how mind-numbing it is. Right, we drop in the water. We get this. We get all the gems down here. It's God of... No. Come on. This game... If this game would be like... I wouldn't be using a guide, obviously, and it would be 200 times more fun if it was linear. With the occasional puzzle, which is God of War. Even if the combat is nowhere as satisfying as God of War. Like God of War, you can get frustrated by combat, but you can learn it, and then it becomes fun. The game rewards your efforts in learning. Now, I would very much appreciate if I could somehow go back and save. Ooh, there's a Chewbacca there. I don't know. Because we dropped from somewhere. Was it there? I don't think it was there. But I wished I could go back and save. Collect all the gems, into the light, collect the obsidian, be sure to fall down the water tunnel that is to the inside, yes, then swim back to the light, swim up and climb up to the tree. Jump off the tree root to the right and circle around to the first path. Was it there? Where did I come from? If I could just go back somehow. Yeah, no air meter when swimming. No combat on the water either. It's not Bubsy. There are good Bubsy games. I have plans to someday do a Bubsy retrospective. Is this... Oh, this might be the big music puzzle. Oh, the save is here. Okay, so there is some progress. We managed to save. Every time we come to the center, we can go towards this weird stone. And this is probably gonna be the music puzzle, yes. And coming this direction, we can save. Did I print the game facts? No. It would be pages and pages. No. I forgot the timer. No one told me. How long have I been playing this for? 10 minutes? 10 minutes. Let's guess 10 minutes. Resume the timer. No, I have it open on a notepad here. This game could use another water level or have to wait for underwater. Sure, that would be. It's not Bubsy 3D. There you go. I don't know, man. My first contact with Bubsy was the SNES one, and I liked it. It's probably shit, but I liked it. I remember being a kid during recess, telling my friends about Bubsy, how good the game was. I did do that. I have that memory. So I have to stick to my guns and say the game is good because my reputation at recess is at stake here. Jump off the tree root, back to the right. Okay, I think it was this, right? And we went behind it. Yes. I spread false gospel. Look, we were stuck on Monster Boy? This is Monster Boy. I know the Brazilian name, it's a different game. Wonder Boy Monsterland for the Master System. I used to be stuck on that game. Everyone was stuck on this particular part, and there was a dude from school that swore that he knew how to get past it. And he would give us like the stupidest hints. One day I figured out how you got past it, and we all finally learned that the dude was just full of shit because the correct answer had absolutely nothing to do with any of the hints he gave us. No, it wasn't that, friend. I actually did like Bubsy. Went in pain watching 2D Bubsy. Yeah, it was fun. I had fun with it. It's way better than fucking Aero the Acrobat. Aero the Acrobat makes lemmings seem passable, as far as having fun goes. Swing back light, swing over the tree, jump off the tree root, douse the wall of fire, let the geyser shoot you up. Okay, wall of fire, we have steam for that. These guys are in the way. Let me grab some stuff here. The Looney retrospective. I was thinking about that today. Some of those games. What game was I thinking of today? I was thinking of that Animaniacs The Big Adventure, one of the boss fights. That game was so fucking weird. Gigantic Adventure. The Windows one where they forgot the music.
No.
Wait, wait. Oh, it's water. Not water-related powers. Test. I was thinking today, how funny would it be if one day I came around special stream. We're doing the second loop of Tez Express. That game has 4 or 5 loops. and then I remember the stupid stage where you had to light up the fuse and raise the fuse and get to the rocket before the fuse. You guys remember that? Because that's when I realized that the US version is unbeatable. Because it never adjusted for the timings, it goes too fast.
Sword.
Is it this one? I'm pretty sure it's this one. Those are follow the guys as usual. Activate the spotlight, aim at the red globe on the right. There, it has to do that thing on the left, otherwise it's not activated. Climb down, step on the bronze square, ride the zip line. A little... We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. And in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry, man, I missed some of that. What do you mean not for the better? What the fuck do you mean? I still haven't watched all Looney Tunes I've downloaded into my computer. Climb down in front, step on the bronze square, ride the zip line to the end. Melt the acid block, make your way to the top, activate the spotlight. Okay, now I could try, because the next segment is where I died, I think. I'll try to make it work. Ah, but this segment is long. I think I can get here without taking the zip line. Hang on. Trying to play it safe. Everything else was gold compared to Tez Express. I don't think Tez Express was the worst game on the retrospective, was it? Now I'm curious. Hang on. Retrospective rankings for Looney Tunes. No, the worst one was Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, because that's not a game. It shouldn't be on the list. It's a gacha. Fuck that. Second worst was Tasmania for the SNES. Fuck that. Where is Tez Express? There were 32 games that I've deemed worse than Tez Express. It was still better than 32 games. Good lord. You have to keep in mind that Tez Express was playable and the graphics were okay, and it had level variety, and it had power-ups, and that already makes it a lot better than a lot of games out there. Loon CD, ah man, that game would be so good. Hello there, Mystic Theurge. You're not sure how to process that info. I mean, you can watch the VOD with me going through the rankings and get to the point where I talk about Test Express and see how I justified myself back then. I'm sure I have my reasons. Still want to play the Looney Tunes JRPG that I was promised, the Tower Defense that you just mentioned, and the visual novel. I want the visual novel where you can romance Yosemite Sam. I want a visual novel where you can play, if you want to play on hard difficulty, you play as Porky Pig, and it's harder to seduce people because you have the stutter. For X game. Oh, I would like that. Yep, I don't need the zip line. I should have reloaded to restore my health. Lola Bunny, come on, man, that's the bland choice. You know that's the bland choice. Like, I don't want Yosemite Sam, no one wants Yosemite Sam, but, man, freaking Coyote, man. Just, like... That's a guy that knows when to go quiet. But you know what is the hardest one to romance in there, right? The best one. It's not Lola Bunny. Get out of there. Lola Bunny's easy. Best option in there, did someone guess in chat already? Is a preteen watch Space Jam choice? Yeah, well, I guess. Haven't watched that movie ever. Sam the dog. Oh, that's a pretty good option. No, but the best one is... Fanball.
Why did the zombie drive into the ditch to turn the blinker off?
That one is a head scratcher. Fanball is by far the best romancing option. Aim to the red globe on the right. You like when jokes make... It shouldn't make you feel dumb, you should feel smart. You should feel like, hey, can you come up with a joke better than this? Of course you can. And then you should feel better about yourself. You're smarter than whoever wrote that shit. And you're smarter than the person who was convinced to put that in the game. Stop romance option for Looney Tunes. Fanball. Or Furboy, depending on how you prefer to call it. Fanboy Furball from that sports Tiny Toons game. Ignore the slick path to your left, go to the wall of fire, drop down, get the obsidian. That one, yes. It's a recurring theme in this channel. Right, this is where we ended the stream last time. Obsidian. Green, red. Just green and red? Yes. Elmer fucks. He sure does. That I still almost died. That thing could kill me. Jesus. Just if it hit me, I would get pushed into the lava. It would be a disaster. I'm nearly dead. I should kill some fucks here. There is one behind me. What the fuck? Okay, where is the save? Where is the save? I need my save. Pronto. I'm nearly dead. And then I can look at the guide again. Okay, so the guide is mentioning that crystal room. Let me just go here and restore my health. Restoring your health is very quick, see? This is the big crystal room. For now, we don't need to mess with it. This will be for later in the game. Ignore it for now. Go past it and hit the save point. I already did. Then go back past the crystal to the great tree. Okay. Circle to the right and to the path with the gap. That over there is probably gonna be the boss fight. I have 2 fragments of the earth disc, which means that I get 1 more and then I can go in here for the boss fight, but I don't see the seal. Jump across the gap. Man, remember that part on Taz Wanted? On the lumber mill? Where you had to like keep fidgeting with the spinning for 500 hours to load the button up, and then you had to rush through the goddamn conveyor belts. I was there for like 1 hour. I got raided by 2 people while doing that, I think. Jesus. Remember that stupid ass forest? With the weird paths at the top of the trees? Ah man, so many interesting memories, but I never want to play those games again. Okay, climb up, activate the spotlight, aim at the globe on the right. Look back on those memories fondly. I do, especially because I don't have to do that again. It automatically deactivated. Oh. This thing, what is it? I did notice those 2 red orbs there before. It's a thing! Did you guys see it? It was a thing. We have activated the lifts that take us to the 2nd level to the other 3 spotlights. We will have to readjust some spotlights just to activate the lifts. Climb back down the wall and let the lift take you up. Climb back down the wall, let the lift take you up. Okay, so here. Any maniacs bowling? That game was a nothing burger. That game was, look, we can make a 3D bowling game. Let's stick an IP on it and call it a day. It deserved to be good. I like that. That game is the reason I did the retrospective. What a weird ass thing. Dodgers! Yeah, Duck Dodgers is just Roadrunner but different. Like same engine, I think, same weird level design. Those games were charming in their own way. At least they had very interesting boss fights. Take the path to the right. What? Right? Which one is right? Let's assume this. Let's assume it's right looking at the wall. We should come to a spotlight. Ah, we didn't. I think. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, spotlight. Ignore the path to the right for now. Go back to the left. Ignore the geyser and take the path behind it. Okay, so I think this is afterwards. Boom! Remember how good that Dreamcast Space Race game looked? But gameplay-wise, it was nothing. And then we played that Looney Tunes racing game for the PS1 and it's fucking phenomenal. With some of the best music. Licensed music, I think. Okay, it is for light. Aim for the... Aim it at the blue globe on the left. Why do you keep disabling me? Why do you keep disabling me? This place is rife with Wookiees. Yes. These little guys make Wookiee sounds. Ignore the path to the right for now. Go back to the left. Right, I assume... this left or the other left? I think it's... I think it's the other one because of the geyser. The guide mentions the geyser. That left. Yeah, that other left. You know what? Activate the spotlight. Too long path. You know the geyser. Take the path behind it. Activate the spotlight and point it at the red globe on the right. Path behind the geyser. This, okay. Point it. Aim the red globe on the right. I think we're gonna be taking the light that is pointing to it and we're gonna point it elsewhere. Okay, that is probably pointing to it. Hopefully. Continue along the path to the left and hit the save point. What? Path to the left, save point. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, there's a save point there, okay. No, the other left. Calling Batman. No, 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 no. The other left. Ignore the slick path to the gems for now. Keep going to the left past the audio lift and air power over the gap. Guys rolling on the floor. Past the lift. Imagine exploring this without a guide. Air power over the gap. Nope, you don't want to imagine that. Can't blame you. By the way, yesterday, after the stream, I went to... Old Fluff was like on his standard routine where he wanted to be taken to his room with the other cat and have the door closed, like standard routine for him. And then I decided to put like dry food for kittens on his bowl. And then I did a thing that I used to do with him when he was a kitten, which was literally pick him up, put him in front of his bowl and be like, eat it. And I pet the cat. And while he's being petted, then he started eating. And then he ate a fucking fuck ton of dry food. And today, just before the stream, I did the same thing and he ate again. So I think we are in the clear. We redid the wound dressing. The wound is a lot better than the other side. So I think it's going to be fine. Like 1 or 2 days of cleaning that up. Like it's not like the other wound was ugly and open and stuff because there was an infection in there. But this one is fine. It's mostly closed already. So I think we're fine. Like fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're fine. This is based on Avatar. Yes, both of them. It came before both of them and it's based on both of them. Activate the spotlight. Back save point. Activate spotlight. Aim it at the red globe on the left. I think it's being aimed. Hello there, Big Fatty Plus. Doing the kitty. Yeah, like I was just talking about the kitty. He's eating, not as much. He did try to vomit a little bit today. We assume he's still a little bit nauseated from everything, but he didn't actually vomit anything. It was mostly just dry heaving. And he did eat, like after the stream yesterday, he did eat before the stream today. So, fingers crossed, I think we're finally on the final straight. Yeah, Zofair, thank you. It's a fucking relief, I'll tell you that. Now, if we can keep him with his current weight, he dropped from around 18 pounds to around 12?
Why the Siamese twins moved to England? The other twin wanted to learn to drive.
That is kind of okay. So we want to see if we can keep him on the new weight at least. That would be like one positive to come out of this. Thank you, Big Fighter Plus. Yeah, as long as things keep going the way they are, we should be in the clear. And then I'm sure he'll be with us for another 5-7 years. Go back to the save point. Did someone mod Ogre Battle to have Shrek in it? And why not? Makes sense. Slide down from the path, collecting the gems. I did. Climb up the vines. It would be hilarious. It would. Okay, this is one of the ones we have activated before, so this doesn't need to be on the red anymore, I think. Blue one on the left. And that red keeps activated. Right, I get what they're doing, but imagine going all the way around this gigantic thing. Figuring out that you have to, okay, point at the red ones to activate that lift. Now you go up, you point new ones at the red, so you can go back to the old ones and point the old ones at the blues to activate the other lift and have both at the same... While you were navigating all this bullshit with all these enemies, good lord. Okay, one more blue, which is the one other one that was on the red. Drop back down, right the zip line. I'm looking at the guide and there is like a lot of shit on the guide. Moving forward, I'm gonna head back to the save for safety. That one was so good you had to tell it to your mom. I'm glad you like it. So yeah, I know this is boring and bland, but it's better to do this now than have to redo everything because we died to something dumb. Can I... Thank you, sir, excuse. Activate the spotlight, go back to the safe point, slide down the path, climb up the vines, up. 3. Fall off the left side of the route to go back to the path that has the gap. Okay. It's not easy to keep track of this guide. Because it talks about things using the same words so many times and it feels like they're talking about shit that we already did. Climb up the vines and go to the spotlight. Where the vines? Oh, there. There, excuse. Go to the spotlight, aim at the blue globe to the right. And that should complete the spotlight puzzle. The red is still active, so we got that correctly. Okay. We have now completed the spotlights and the beam to take us back to the Earth realm is active. And that's the disc piece that we couldn't get before. The spotlight was still active. Is it working at least? It is, okay. What happens when someone slaps you at high frequency? I don't know, it might explode. Has never happened. And it depends on how you qualify high frequency. Like being slapped once a second would be way too high of a frequency for me anyway. Eat her. I didn't realize it was a joke this big. It hurts. Thank you. Climb back down the vines, take the lift up. What does American beer and having sex in a canoe have in common? It's fucking close to water. Go back to the left of the path we haven't been down yet, blocked by an acid block. So I'm going to try to type it. Right there. Yeah, we skipped this part. Jump over the stream of water, melt the acid block. Slide down the path, collect the gems. Use your air power to slow down so you don't miss any. Go past the wall of fire. Well, I am going to miss a few. It happens. Okay, we got an upgrade for the red. It's a classic joke. Oh, here again. I took fall damage. Go past the wall of fire, air power over the lava to the next lift. Okay. Hopefully I don't die to this dumbass. The fire serpents, okay. Oh. Take it up and go to the left and hit the save point. Fall damage with wings. And the thing is, like, if you, the wings are weird in the sense that they can like give you, like, you're going forward and use the wings, you get more forward. So you can reach places that you couldn't reach before. But if you're falling straight down, you're gonna take fall damage. Use the wings, you do like, but you still fall down at full speed, you still take damage. So using the wings to avoid fall damage doesn't work. Believe me, I've tried. Red Bull gives you wings. Which doesn't sound as good as the same slogan in my own language, to me at least. In Portuguese it goes, Eu vou te dar asas, and I just think it sounds better. They dubbed all those cartoon adverts, they kind of are very funny. I mean, they dubbed the original Old Spice adverts, which still surprises me. Whatever it is in the original language. No, it's the same meaning, it gives you wings. Aren't they all German? Oh, are they? I don't know. It bugged my brain so much when I realized that Trivago just used to record the same advert with local actors in all the countries. And the actors all look the exact same. It's the same random dude with a goatee or something. Red Bull will give you wings, moonshine liquor will put hair on your balls and make your teeth tickle. So I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather take the wings. Hang on, it's a bit warm here. Alright, save point, go to the geyser, let it shoot you up into the blue beam. There's a geyser over there. Let me make sure I got this save. After the crippling blindness, which increases your other senses, the sight is not a thing anymore. Yes, Kibitz. That's Redneck Daredevil. I think I was...
Press the A button to continue your quest.
I think that thing was supposed to put me into the beam, and the beam would transport me, but the geyser missed me? Did you see that? That's so... Wait, where is the beam? Oh, there. Jesus. For one moment I thought, okay, it disabled. I have to go back and do everything again. Okay, let me... clear here. And then maybe I have to aim at the beam. There, now it took. Okay, we're back on the Earth realm. I can't move the camera side to side. I can't do anything. I have to wait. Light line will give you 4-wheel drive as well. Okay. We are up on the tower. Take the bridge to the main pathway. Your next target is to confront the Earth Guardian. So the guide is explaining to us that the correct way to go to the Guardian is taking the first pulley, but because we were teleported to town after killing the previous Guardian, the pulley is down and it doesn't reset to where you are. So we can't take the pulley because it's not here and the game doesn't know how to fix that. Really? No, it's here. Okay, so the guy writing the guide had a problem where the pulley wasn't there. I'm gonna save first. Is there a lighthouse to bring Guardians back? No, I don't think. Okay, hang on, this is confusing. Follow the main path to the safe point. Continue down the path and then go left before you reach the second pulley. Climb down to where the digger is, jumping on the bugs to be taken to the other side. Okay, the guide is confusing me. You know that dang evil plate would be trouble. But I'm having trouble keeping up with chat today. I'm sorry. A bit slow. I'm sure you guys hate having to explain your marvelous jokes to me. But like, first it says the pulley wouldn't be there, then it says that we have to pull it back up, but then it says to go here instead, so I don't know. Right, make your way past the conveyors to the ledge, air power up and then hit the safe point. Right, that's where the Earth Seal is. We're going for the boss fight here. It might be risky, actually. Oh. Oh. Oh, hi. Just make a dumb reference attempting to be amusing. I'm sure you are amusing. I have some of the most amusing people in my chat. Okay, the guide believes I can air power my way up there. Chat has its moments. Yes, I have fun with them. Maybe if I go up on the conveyor belt. Wait, really? Is Joe Matrix a liar? I'm not up to date on the Joe Matrix lore. Last time I watched Commando was like 6 years ago or something. On an attempt to make this game less of a drag. Jesus! Air power up and then hit the safe point. I can see the safe point. How do I air power up? I'm using all of my air power here trying to figure this out. Remember when I said I'd kill you last, Sully? I lied. Ah, I remember that now, thank you. Thank you, yes, thank you. Well, how could I forget that? I lied. Everyone does, yes. I'm gonna waste all my air power here. I'm still not gonna figure this out. What do you mean air power up? Maybe here? No, doesn't look like it. I can't. I'm gonna finish. I'm not gonna finish wasting my. If I could get up here, I could climb on one of those and jump from there, but the problem with the thing about all that era of action movies is that they were dumb fun. But they were not trying to be dumb. But they weren't trying to be serious either. So it works because they were kind of trying to be serious, but they were still a bit dumb and it was all cool. Nowadays, they either trying to be serious or they're trying to be dumb. And serious movies are okay, but they get boring. I'm gonna kill myself. And when a movie tries to be dumb on purpose,
Press the A button to...
it doesn't work. Like, sometimes it just feels like they are trying to emulate old movies. And then it doesn't work at all. I don't know about you guys, but I think the Mercenaries movies are boring. And I think it's written all over them that they're going to be boring before you even start watching. Whee! Oh there, Alex Murphy. It's been a while since Alex Murphy was around, wasn't it? How's it going? Unless, like, my brain might be on the fritz, though. Apparently I had been told something by my wife about plans for today, and I completely forgot about it, and it was a whole thing. Typical husbands, am I right? This is the one that was basically turn your brain off and enjoy the action a while ago, which can be fine. I can't make it into the conveyor belts. Sleeping different times while some of these fantasy games aren't to your taste. I'm sorry to hear. You want more Looney Tunes is what you're saying. Back to Looney Tunes. More kids, obviously. Yeah, a lot of people seem to want that. I don't get it. Okay, how do I do this? I like how regardless and irregardless mean the same thing. Just like flammable and inflammable. I don't think I can get there. I'm gonna try once more. It doesn't let me. Are you serious right now, game/guide? I might give up and take the long way around and hope that doesn't soft lock me afterwards by not doing what the guide tells me. Yeah, because if we do the other way, the bully will be down according to the guide. And there might be a problem later. But now I have no air power. Inflammable means resistance to flaming. That's not how it is used, though.
Press the A.
And that's what counts. Make your way past the conveyor belts to the ledge. I'm gonna go there one. Oh, maybe it's the ledge on the other side. You can roast you and you'll laugh. If I roast you, I want you to taste better. But that would probably ruin my diet, so no thanks. Man, I've been so fucking hungry lately, I swear to God. I had aioli soup today, it was really good, but a few hours later it's like I didn't eat anything. Demand I eat. We didn't name guy. Hang on. I have a report. I have a complaint. So I used to buy these. They are like chocolate covered banana bars with 18 calories in them. They are fantastic. And I bought a new batch. And it's the same thing. I've eaten this. Yes, it's a complaint. I have eaten these. They taste exactly the same. They're exactly the same shit. Apparently they revised the numbers. I think they had it wrong. It's not 18 calories. It's not 18 calories. It's 81 calories. Fucking hell. He fucking ruined my day. The dyslexic designer. Yeah, they flipped the numbers. And I don't know when it happened, but I was just checking. Yeah, this thing, how many calories was this again? And now it says 81 instead of 18. I've been getting fat on that shit without knowing. I demand my money back or something. So I'm not buying those anymore. There is no point. Might as well get like a fucking protein bar or some shit if I'm gonna be getting calories like that. I want to give my calories away. I don't want them back. Now we're back here. Now, the guide says, air power, make your way past the conveyors to the ledge. That ledge, maybe, but this is a risky place to be at. Air power up and hit the safe point. I can't make it into the conveyor. I'm pretty sure I could. Because that's how you get to that. And from there we can get to the other one. Why can't I go in here anymore? The cross-eyed guy on the level pretty like that week. Yeah. You can, it kills you. It's blocked, I can't go in here anymore. I don't know why. I tried to jump from there to get into... that conveyor belt. Okay, I'm going. Let me try getting here and see what happens. Okay, I managed to get in here. It blocked me! Let me try that again. Maybe I had to be more aggressive in my jumping. Why doesn't it work now? It worked once. Surprise, you're as good a job with product numbers as much as you tend to solve them or start a random number. I'm sure no one has died because of a mistake you did. It should be fine. I work with medical software, I worry about that sometimes. Like, I personally wouldn't trust my own health with my code, but my company does trust the health of other people with my code, which is terrifying. Okay. I don't know if I can make it from here. I have to try. Yeah. Oh, this is the teleporter. I don't want the teleporter. It's fine. I know the save is close to the seal, which leads to the boss. It's fine. When you do that, you stop before hitting save and go. Alright, I'm gonna reset the save from the save to recover the air power mostly, not the healthy air power. Okay, that's good. And then we can go here, the Earth Guardian. Okay, let me revise shields. This was the shield I was using before. And this is the acid weapon, okay. Let's go kill the Earth Guardian. He looks cool. Boss fight looks cool. Okay, he throws enemies, I'm sure. Yeah, he keeps throwing them, so if I kill them, they're just gonna respawn. That thing has the acid sign on it. Okay, ignore the enemies. It looks dangerous up there. There's another thing there. Yours isn't harder, nothing life-saving critical. Glad to hear. Oh. What? He got immune frames, so he took damage? Right, they have green and blue guys because that's the acid weapon that you need to melt those blocks. I'm just running around finding more of these. I feel like these are important to melt first. Maybe one of those damaged the boss and that's why we got that in. Can I go over this hill? No, I can't get over it with something. Ah, Jesus! Can you leave me alone? That guy took damage again. There's another thing. I'm very close to dying though. Those dogs are worse than the creatures he throws at us. These dogs are one of the worst enemies in the game. I really wish we had a healing spell. Oh, he's really high up. So the things we're doing are pushing them higher? Your cousin is in charge of the paramedics. Do the paramedics know that? Wait! Wait, is the boss dead? We killed the boss. Apparently. Okay. What? Game is weird. Alright, Zofir, I'm confident in that... What is this? Because I don't have a porch. And that's the only reason. This is on top of the Maelstrom. We disabled the Maelstrom and all these things installed there. So we're building something on the Maelstrom. I'm nearly dead, by the way. Okay, don't die. Or floor. Alright, I have one of those in my house. I did not know you were involved. There are some spots where it's not leveled. Is that your fault? I knew Zofair wasn't.
Collect 50 obsidian.
Couldn't be trusted. Yeah. You had one job. Okay, you save. You...
Because your moves are weak, babe, okay? Yeah, your moves are weak.
I killed the boss on first attempt. I don't even know how. Maybe the boss's moves were weak. Let me come take a look. No, it's fine. It's fine, I was just making conversation, it's fine. So if you look here...
This is fine.
It is. If you look here, we have completed Earth, Fire, and Water. We're missing Air and... I haven't been to the Air Realm. In Life, we got one Life fragment. Life... fragment? Life disk fragment. I just want to search.
That's a penis.
No, that's his That's his axe. Alright, so yeah, I'm checking with the guy just to make sure, and apparently, we are supposed to only have one life disc fragment. And now we go to the air realm for the first time. So this was activated with the water realm. This was activated with the fire realm. Where is the... That is from air, I would guess? Or life, maybe? I don't know. I want to see where the earth thing got activated. Out of curiosity. Assuming there is one. If your pool table is not level, that's on you. I mean, you can just put a thing underneath. No, this is air. And it's inactive. Is that one earth? And being active just means there is a...
Azurik.
Yeah, I think this is earth. And it moves like that because it's completed. Happy Cakes! Your favorite game again, yeah. You have shit taste. I mean... You're with Mark Zark, so... Just kidding. It's a joke. Okay, so that thing that landed where the whirlpool was, I think we have to go there. According to the guy, that's what we do. Your fish so shit is yum. Is that why you watch my channel? I guess I'll take it. She's a catfish. It's not a she at all. Yeah, I think you're onto something. Can't handle these combos. Man, she even so fared. What's wrong with Happy Cakes? Oh, I can get that thing, right? No, I can't get it yet. Holy shit. Kitty fish would be cute. Maybe one of those guys shoots me over there? No, I don't know. I forgot to jump! And I pressed the wrong button to jump in my panic. I mean, I tried to jump from there, maybe from here. No, I don't think I can reach that. Either way. Irregardless, as you guys said.
This is the central part of the rock.
Yeah, there's the... What the fuck is that? A spaceship or something? Now the guide says to go underneath for an obsidian? This used to be death because of the Maelstrom. Whirlpool, whatever. Look how majestic he is. Dun, 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 dun. Insert Sonic drowning music here. It's beautiful. Yeah. No. There is the happy cakes, I know. Okay, now I want to find the save box. There is a floating box, blank something around here with a save on it. Oshkosh, Florida attorney. What?
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Rex Optics, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes. I know, Zofia, are you advertising an attorney services for those of you who live in Florida? Zofia has a recommendation, unless you fell asleep. Oh, attorneys are allowed to sleep. Save point, okay. Okay, I'm reading on the boss fight we're going to be fighting here, and apparently you need to keep switching attack powers. I want to see what options we have. Alright, we have fire, we have acid, we have water. Right, I'm gonna use fire and acid, and I'm gonna use this as a shield. Just quick explanation. We're gonna go into a boss fight. I'm looking at the guide because screw this game. Do you remember what your original message was? You're laughing too hard. Yeah, I didn't ask because I'm pretty sure sometimes you can't keep up with yourself and you forget. I can see that happening. So apparently the boss is going to keep changing color, and depending if you attack him with a power that has the color that he has, he heals instead of takes damage. So basically we have to go in there and like use this, and when you go to attack at the last second you switch to another one, because it will be with whatever one you have at a certain point. Bosses are too weird. He just... We go to space!
Young Guardian.
Don't bother me, you insect. You are weak. You have no comprehension of my power.
Let's find out.
Okay, so he's stuck. His clothes are blue, so I have to switch. And now he switched. He switched. See. And now he switched. Basically, that's the fight. Yeah, he is the douche. The main evil guy that stole the death disc. There we go, easy. But he's going to escape or something, I'm sure. Alright. Next part of the game. We are going to hit the save point. And this is the air realm. If I jump off, do I just die? I need to heal up and restore my resources, so might as well try. Whee! Yee! Yee!
Press the A button to...
Nice. You can crawl down the ladder on your left. And collect... Ow. Collect that. Press the A button. Yeah, imagine the wise old guy trying to guide his pupil in a quest to master the elements and save the world, and he's holding an Xbox controller. Young elemental master, press the A button. Nothing is actually evil, just an asshole that got to... Yeah, Zolfair apparently is paying attention to the story. But yeah, he's just an he's just an asshole taken by evil. Activate your electrical shield. Make it down the path. What down the path? What down what? What path? What are you talking about? It's in your job title to pay attention. That's exhausting. I hope you paid well. Go down what path, game guide? What are you talking about? Lore mattress. Kinky. Lore master. Ah, that works better, yes. Okay, so I assume you don't go down the stairs to do whatever the guy wants you to do. Okay, it's probably this. Once you reach the middle, go left. Jump across the fence to claim the obsidian. What? Oh. Oh. What fence? Oh, this? Oh, okay. This is...
Press the A
Hit the
button to
thing.
continue your...
Okay, that's going to be tricky as fuck. Lore mattress was better. It's a fancy specialization, yes. Yeah. Ah, this is fucking tricky, man. Obsidian. Now he talks about the obsidian. That's funny. After he finishes landing. Ow. I want to go back and save so I don't have to do that. Wait, this shield makes him drop health? We have inadvertently disclosed one of your most important tools. What are you? Cloud? Coding? AI? They did that. Are you using AI instead of doing your work? As memory foam and support. The lore mattress. The lore mattress. Of course, the lore mattress has memory foam. It fits. Activate the switch. Just after the switch, look to the left. See the obsidian on top of the... Oh, there is one of those overseers riding the thing. Just after, look to... Yeah, that... Use your air power to jump to the side of the valve and climb up. I mean, these enemies take forever to kill. Ah, this one got bugged. Hello there, we'll see you later. Welcome, my friend.
Press the A button to continue your quest.
Okay, these enemies suck. Okay, I took that one. Activate this. Hello there, we'll see you later. Please continue your quest. Press the A button. That doesn't work, guide.
Press the A button.
Back in the day, games could get really creative. The game looks amazing. It plays horrible, but it looks very good. This is the air realm. I keep saying this game is so fucking close to being good. Like on paper, it's a very good game. It looks amazing, plays horribly. It's what I've been saying about this game since the first stream, I think. Like, it has music by freaking Jeremy Soule, but they barely use it and it's very low volume when he was flying. Okay, you want me to jump on the side of the valve? You mean that? Hang on, do you want me to go... just after the switch. Look to the left. See the obsidian sitting on top of the water valve? Is that a water valve? Jump across... use our air power to jump to the side of the valve and climb up. I couldn't do that. I couldn't reach it. Maybe if I use this one that goes ahead. Let me activate the switch first. I believe I can fly, otherwise I fail. Yeah, believing is not enough. I was fighting to avoid getting pushed off again while I figure this thing out. Can I reach this? I can't. Jesus, just barely. And now I'm going to go back and save. Jesus, I hate these stages that are like just death pits with platforms. It's a giant death pit with... Jesus, I almost... You're fading fast. You have been tired lately, so fair. I understand that. If you have to fade, let my voice lull you. Into a deep, deep rest. Focus on the sound of my voice. Tee-hee. Alright, so fair. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good sleep, my friend. Write the zip line down located at the switch. Okay. And collect the gems on the way down, and then we're gonna climb up a ladder. Let's try to not fall off. Okay, I didn't catch everything. That's to be expected. Climb up the ladder. Oh. I guess these things need electrical. Bullshitty. This valve puzzle was simply... Hang on, there's an enemy here. Oh. The camera got dumb because of the puzzle. Get to you as well. The camera keeps effing up. Oh, god damn it, man. Good lord, I agree. Camera. Let me get this shit here. At least I got to see that slap off the ladder. So much slapping in these games lately. It's not as good as Tiger Sky Drums beat slapping folks around the oasis. I ran out of fire. Which means I don't have any more electricity for those small things, so they might push me off the platform, so I don't want that. Check it out, still hear the lower mattress. Jesus, the AI. Happy Cake, stop distracting me. Shit, I don't have... I tried to click the link and I started taking damage and I got pushed off. Stop, you're distracting. You know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You should post that on Discord. I think Sophia might have tapped out already. Oh, god damn it! I'm trying to carefully kill those things so I can grab the stuff around, but... Okay, let me see what the guide says about the puzzle. It was simply trial and error until you figure it out. You need to open all the valves before you can write down from the top slide. Activate the yellow, red, and green switches. Hello?
Open all of the valves to ride safely down the top slide and receive the fragment. A blue valve is open and a red one is closed. Each switch toggles 3 valves.
I'm glad I have a guide. Good lord. Go to the save point and save. There's a save point in here? Where? I don't see it. No, don't push me off again. Can I just... I kind of can, but I have to be careful not to fall off. Man, this is so obnoxious. Holy fuck. Ah, there's the save. Wait, are those guys falling off? They are. Both of them fell off. So dumb. Watch me fall off after them. Collect the gems, jump across the fence to collect the obsidian. Jump across the fence to collect the obsidian. What obsidian? What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't want to be up here. The fuck? Well, it doesn't matter. We've saved down there, so. Although the things respawn. What is that? Oh, it's that enemy that the guy climbs on top of. Okay. Man, this is so infuriating, this part. Oh, that obsidian, okay. And he can't celebrate the obsidian because he's too busy floating, so he's going to celebrate once he's back on firm ground. Watch. Right now, look.
An obsidian.
Obsidian. All that time later. Okay, let me hit that save again. too much shit. Now we go back up. Obsidian! Yes. Okay, now the guide says, what? I was gonna land in the water, what the fuck? Why is that landing on the water not acceptable?
Press the A button.
I got kicked off. I thought, you know, gonna aim for the water, I can land in the water, it's gonna be fine. Go away. Supposed to go here and ride this elevator up. Okay, here we're supposed to activate a switch and ride a zip line. Where is there? Imagine killing all the enemies. What? What if you're in this cinematic and you get hit by those things off the zip line? And then the game bugs out or something. I'm trying to get the things. Some are quite difficult to get. Game.
Press the A button to...
This is horrible. God damn it. Where is the zip line? Can I go more? Towards the zip line straight away. What the fuck is it? This is ridiculous. There. I'm even moving around trying to...
Press the A button to continue your quest.
Oh my god. Some of the dumbest things I have ever seen. You gotta have fun. You can't go too crazy with this shit. There. It's right in front to the left of one of the exits, okay. Jesus. Here. Very specific spot. Okay, how can I not die? I can try to keep pulling back to lower my speed. Maybe. It's going fast. It's going fast. Camera. Ow, 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 ow. I had to jump there. Please just make it. Is this the same spot? It can't be. I got a new power where? Okay, we got the second water power, which is the highest, I think. I think those orbs, yeah, we are max water and max fire, I think. Go hit the save. Okay. I don't know where we got the power, I didn't see. Ah, the camera does its own thing over there. Okay, I don't care. I saved. Care about saving. Obsidian. And now we go to the elevator again. Can the elevator arrive? Thank you. And the guide says we need to go to the third level. So maybe I leave the elevator and go in again? Yeah, okay. Activate the switch and ride the zip line down. Okay, so same thing once more. The levels look really good. This level does look interesting. No!
Press the A button to...
I was in the cinematic. How the fuck was I supposed to avoid getting punted? Ah, game. Huh? Having a giggle there, happy cakes. Are you being happy cakes? Reminds you of Otherworld Plains and EverQuest 1. Man, I so wish I had played EverQuest back then. I wanted to. I couldn't get my hands on it. Nowadays, like playing the original EverQuest nowadays, assuming like no original rules, I don't know how availability on that is. It'll probably be too infuriating for me. I've heard of like death runs and stuff like that, and just camping for 8 hours for a respawn. But back then, I probably would have had the patience, and I would have enjoyed it. No, 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 no! I want the obsidian. Obsidian. No, the obsidian. The thing pushed me straight into the water. I couldn't jump over. There's another obsidian. Emulator servers nowadays to get the same experience. Yeah, I imagine that whatever they have nowadays runs a lot more modern than the old experience. I would assume Ultima Online is the same thing. Apparently there is gonna be a disc piece at the end of this, or the way... Yeah, there. As long as I get this, okay, and I don't die. And I think he's gonna celebrate when I get to land, like, here. Ha! Disc fragment. Where is the save? There. Basically multi-class and you can solo content. That sounds fun. I understand developing an MMO and trying to force people to play with others, but we don't have time for that anymore. I don't know. Go back to the spaceship. Oh, and off we go again.
Press the A button.
Those things, I swear, they just come in, kick you, and go away. They're like, let me see if I can fuck him up, and they leave. Man, they're really fast. Look at them come. Okay, back to the spaceship. Now there's a saving there. I'm gonna use it. And that's... Oh, that's a life. Oh, that's a life disk fragment. The top one, we still don't have any air fragments, which is the top left. Weird progression. And we have a key left over from somewhere. Switch. Switch. Oh, okay. Sweet. Look at this thing. Weird ass spaceship. Apparently we fight to a different area. Did it crash? I did just save. I think it crashed. Not blaming the game, I'm blaming the emulator. But I think it might have crashed. Happens. It's not the first time. It's probably not gonna be the last. Don't blame the game. It probably didn't crash on original hardware. Right? At least it didn't crash right after a difficult long-ass boss fight, like last time. And then we had to redo the boss fight. I was gonna say it does crash while loading sometimes. It took a while to succeed loading. Okay. Alright, and we put down a save here. What does this say?
This giant atmospheric processor cleans the air so the people of Perathia can live. Get to the processing centers on the outer islands by blasting away the ice and reconnecting the air tubes.
Can I just skip everything? That was so close. Let me try that again.
This giant atmospheric processor.
What the fuck is this? I hadn't activated this one. I haven't been here before. You should have to activate both before you can. I don't think I can reach that. I need one more air power to reach that.
Press the A button to continue your quest.
Okay, so we've gotten through another 100 lines on the guide. We have 600 lines to go, so on average 6 streams, but we did another boss tonight. We finished Earth. We have 3 finished. I haven't gotten a single air disc fragment yet. We need 3 before the boss, but we only have 2 life fragments left, and you don't get the death fragments. I think the death disc you get fully on the final boss. But yeah, I wrote down where we stopped here on the guide. I'm gonna be stopping the timer here, nearly 19 hours. Which for the kind of game this is not too much, but for this particular game is a bit too much. But yeah, we made very good progress thanks to the guide as usual. At least this part of the game is not dark. I really appreciate that. At least this part of the game is not dark. What does this look like even? There's a part with water and shit down there. This part looks really cool. Good progress, yes. But I have stopped the timer, nearly 19 hours. And we're coming back to this game next week.